So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start to looking the chart. Hopefully we can find some nice opportunities together. Just quick 5 on the economic calendar. You can see this week we have some high impact news from UK. Today actually it's holiday from Canada. We have news.
Hello, Koben. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. We have news from the UK on the afternoon. Tomorrow we have some news from UK, Europe, and USA. Wednesday, just from Europe and USA, and Thursday will be really newsful. So we definitely need to keep the eyes on the economic calendar because we have news from Australia, UK, USA, Europe, and New Zealand. So it can be indicates the market moving really bit wide, and we have some high impact news Friday from Europe and USA. So that's all from the economic calendars, and let's have a look. The first chart, what is gold for me? Let's have a look the bigger picture. So on the weekly we can see still upside move, and looks like the counter trend line is broken. So I'm long term, I'm waiting huge push to the upside. On the daily you can find from low to high, the price came back at the 78.60, and after it started pushing to the upside.
Hello, Koben.
Yes, how are you?
After the class finish, can I do a personal meeting with you?
Who you are? Yeah, just text me on direct, okay?
Okay.
And actually on the last leg we can find the price came back at the 61.80, broke the counter trend line and started pushing to the upside. I'm waiting some pullback to the downside before the price continue to the upside to the 1938 level. What is really strong support resistance level, and from high to low we can find also very close to the 78.60. If the next candle it's close red on the daily, we can place the Fibo from low to high. So I think now we need to stay a little bit patient before we take any trade. If the next daily candle close to red, we can wait bigger pullback to the trend line, the counter trend line, and around 1896 level. If the price continue to the upside, we need to wait the 1938 level, and after we will see what's happening, bigger pullback to the downside or continuation to the upside. So basically that's all on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. We can draw trend line from low to high, and I can place the same Fibo. So yeah, you can see basically the 61.80 matches perfectly with the counter trend line and the trend line. Or minus 27. Minus 68. Okay, so if the price make the pullback of the trend line, counter trend line, we can use these levels for the take profit in the future. That's all on the 4 hour. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. So this move looks like it was the fake breakout. So I keep this trend line and I'm not pushing lower. A little bit adjusted. Okay, and let me see what we can find now. So it looks like the price consolidating at the moment. And the question, what will be happen? We can use the Fibonacci trick from high to low first. And you can see the price came back at the 78.60 level, and after it complete the move at the -27. Looks like now the price making the sideways moves. So in this scenario, we have two possibilities. The first one, it starts pushing to the upside and it's complete the move at the 1938, or if it's pushing a little bit higher and I move the Fibonacci to high to low, you can find here is the 61.80 and the 78.60, what still in the consolidation box. So if the price respecting any of these two levels, I think it could be pushed back at the -27, what is the 1930.72. So this is why I texting in the group, I'm waiting for 1914 level and after possibility long opportunity. So this is what I think at the moment from gold. I'm waiting to the push to the upside and after the pullback at the trend line. And also on this place we can find another Fibonacci from low to high. It's also the 127, and from swing low to swing high you can see it's also the 61.80. So here's the lots of confirmation, and this is what I'm waiting. Price came back at the 78.60 and after huge drop to the downside to the main trend line and the 1914 level, and after the possibility long. Have you any question from gold?
Yes, the first long position is the 1950.72. Am I right?
Say again, please. 1900.
15.
Yeah. So basically, if the price respecting the 61.80 or the 78.60, we can target basically first the previous low, where is the end of the consolidation box. So it's around 1919, and after the 1914, and here is the possibility long. And after we can target the 1932, 38, and even higher 1494, 49, sorry. Yeah. Have you any question from gold?
Benz?
Yes.
It is possible for us to respect the 1 hour order block, because I can see
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's also matches, so it's basically one more confirmation.
Okay.
So
because my question is if we can respect the 1 hour order blocks or just 15 minutes or 5 minutes.
no, you can see sometimes on the bigger time frame as well, nice order blocks. So yeah, basically we have one more confirmation here: trend line, pattern, 3 Fibonacci trick, and support resistance level and the order block. So basically 7 confirmation at this level.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
So Ben, do you put order there, or you wait for the price to come back and then you put order on?
Yes, I think you can. And also, you know, if the price complete the move at the 78.60, what I'm expecting, you can see from the low to high Fibonacci, it's also 127. And you know, you can imagine, so this level looking really strong. So if sorry, if the price coming back at this level, lots of people start to taking along exactly here. And where are they put the stop loss? Here. So it is the huge liquidity. And after the strong push to the upside. So yeah, basically you can use the order. Have you any question from gold?
Yes, Spence.
What is that?
On the daily, I think I see a bullish W.
Where is it?
Starting on the 16th of September.
From here?
Yeah.
You know, the counter trend line broken and the bigger time frame is still bullish. So this is why I'm looking bullish move and not bearish.
Because of the counter trend line break, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And also if I drew the trend line from here, you can see the perfect matches.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, let's see.
Hi, Vince.
Hi, how are you?
Do you see a pattern reversal at the bottom of 61.8?
Where is it? Here?
Or
which 61?
From a 1 hour chart and from
here?
the bottom top. Yeah. No. Main trend line.
What is the main trend line for you now? Because you can see three trend
From
lines.
1875 to 1930, approximately.
Here?
Yeah. Draw a Fibonacci from bottom to top.
Can you show me the place I give this?
There's a ruler on the bottom, 7.
You can draw on my screen, so don't worry, just do
Okay.
it. And I think it will be much easier for us.
Okay. How does it work? I don't know how exactly, but
You
you
need
draw
to
it.
find the toolbars and you need to see the annotate.
Weave options. Are you saying weave options?
Yes, go on view options and then you have
And
annotate.
Annotate. Okay. Thank you very much. So it's from here to there. Where's the 71, 70, 60, sorry, 6180.
Yeah, the 61.8 is here at this level.
The pattern comes here, right here. Do you see a reversal or it's pushing, it's taking support?
Yeah, it's possible create reversal pattern on the lower time frame or
Make a
when
buy
the
limit.
price start to pushing down. Yeah. So I'm looking
Buy
to
limit
take
or
one.
just the pattern that
Yeah,
you're
buy limit.
making
We have
reversal.
we have lots of confirmation at this level, so we can take the trade immediately without basically the counter trend line break and retest.
So sometimes it comes and pushes up and go back, hit the SL. I've seen it so many times. So how do you?
It's up to you. You know, if you want, you can wait for the counter trend line break. But you know, we have loads of confirmation at this level. So this is why I set the limit order.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Euro USD. So we can find similar thing on Euro USD. So the counter trend line is broken and looks like on the bigger picture, the trend is still bullish. Okay, so Euro USD, we can find the bigger picture. It's bullish. It's looking really similar than gold. You can see the counter trend line break to the upside, and we can find the price rejected at the -27 level. No, actually it doesn't tap the -27. Let's have a look at the H4. Yeah, it was just very close to the -27. No problem. So we can find, here is the low, here is the high. You can find the first red candle. So basically we can put the Fibo from low to high. And you can find, here is the 61.80 level. So at the moment I'm waiting for this level, and after I'm looking to take a long, we can target first the H4 -27, and after second one the -68. Let's use the wrong number. So this is the first take profit, this is the second one, and we are waiting for the 1.70 level. At VC, maybe we can use also the Fibo trick on the pullback. So on mat mode and go from high to low. Yeah, so basically on this point we can see the -27, it matches with the 61.80, and another Fibo trick from low to high. So you can see here is the 127 level. So I think the nice entry level, it's good at 1.17 and 700 level. And after we can take the long, we can target first the previous high. Previous high, it's 1.1820. TP1, previous high. The TP2 is the -27, and the TP3 is the -68. So I'm waiting one more push to the downside, to the trend line and to the 61.80 level. And after I'm looking to take along the first target, the 1.1820, the second one is the 1.18.500, and the third one is the 1.18900. Have you any question from Euro USD?
I saw an order block at 50 minutes. If you can see.
Just a second. Gold looks like dropping. It's rejected, I think, at the 61.80. Yeah. Okay, we will see. Say again, please.
I thought I saw order block 50 minutes by
Let's have a look.
USD.
At the 61.80 level?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see.
Let's have a look at the lower time frame.
Right there.
Fifteen minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, basically here.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's basically one more confirmation. So we just need to wait. The price came back at the 61.80. In the trend line, we have lots of confirmation at this level. So one more push to here, and after the final move is to the upside.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ben,
Yes.
I was asking Ben, do we trade to the down as well, like to the level of 61.80?
You know, so basically when you can trade the pullback, you can trade the pullback when your risk reward ratio is bigger than 1 to 5. You know, if it's lower, it's very dangerous.
Okay, thanks.
Basically, you know, you want to risk 39 pips for 67. Basically, what is the difference from here? So 18, yeah. So basically, you know, if you want to take the trade at this point and you use the 39 pips, you know, the risk reward ratio, it's 1 to 1. So it's really bad. So it's not possible. You always try to catch the main move. So basically, if you are waiting bigger pullback to here, you don't trade the pullback because the risk reward ratio is really bad. You just wait for this level and you can catch the nice move. Basically, if you take this trade, you try to trade against the trend, and it's always very, very dangerous.
Okay. And Ben, like when the price comes to the downstairs, do we actually put the buy limit order there, or we wait for the trend to come down and break the counter trend trend line?
You know, if I have 7 confirmation, I take the trade immediately. I don't wait for the counter trend line.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, let's have a look.
And how many pips do you use stop loss in Euro USD?
Same, 61.80, 39, 78, 60, 25. Of course, you know, Euro USD, it's not too volatility. So you just need to have a look what is the 78, 60. And if you use basically open the trade at the 61.80 and the 78, 60 only 15 pips far from the 61.80, you just give +5 for the 78, 60. So basically this is the way how you can reduce your stop loss for smaller. But you know, normally 39 and 25.
Koben, how do you know again that EU is going to push down again?
Pardon?
How do you know EU is going to push lower? Because it looks like it's buying lower time frame.
Yeah. You know, basically I can find too many confirmation at this level. So this is why I'm expecting it will become back to the main trend line.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's continue. So we already talked from GBP, GPY yesterday, and we are waiting still upside move. The bigger picture, it's bearish, but we're waiting for the right shoulder, basically. And we can find on the H4 Fibo, that is the -68, where is the daily 61.80 level. So I'm still waiting upside move to this level before it's make the bigger pullback to the downside. If this level is broken, I think possible it's continue at the 78, 60 level, and basically to be create the right shoulder here or a little bit higher. This one is the left shoulder and this is the head. And after the huge drop to the downside, let we see the lower time frame. On the H4, you can see here is the main trend line. I can place the Fibo from low to high on the last leg, and you can see looks like the price rejected at the 61.80, but we can find another confirmation, and also the trend line is a little bit lower. So I think it can be pushed lower at the 78.60 before it starts to continue to the upside. Let we see the lower time frame.
I think the Fibonacci is nice there too.
The H4, yeah, let's have a look. So if the price started making some pullback,
yeah,
we can put it from high to low, and yes, you can find the -27 matches really nicely with the 78.60. So yeah, this level I think good for long, and if this move happen, we can target first the previous high. The second one is the -27. And the third one is the -68 on the H4.
Benz, I have a question.
Yes.
In this case, which pattern we can consider?
Okay, basically, if it's make one more push to the upside.
Yes.
So first leg, second. We are waiting for the third one.
Okay.
After the fourth one. And
Okay.
what is this?
The little one, not M pattern before this formation. The last
Basically,
one.
here, you can see some consolidation.
Okay.
So just some sideways moves.
Okay.
And after the big push to the upside, downside, and basically we are expecting it to continue a little bit higher. And after it's dropped down to the 78.60, what is matches with the -27.
Like a big bullish.
Yes, correct. And also is the strong support resistance level.
Yes.
And after the final move to the upside.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Benz.
Yes.
Would you write down the TP and the entries on the channel?
Yeah, if you after you finish with the call, I make some screenshot and I will.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your graphic shows us very interesting and teachable things. You know.
All right, let's go to the GBP. So it was the analysis yesterday, and you can see the from low to high Fibo, the price came back to the -27 after it makes some pullback, but the price doesn't came back to retesting the 78.60. And delete some Fibo for the better picture. Okay, so before the market opened, the price was here. If I put the Fibo from low to high, you can find the price came back to the -27 level. After it's make a little bit pullback, retested one more time. After it's make a little bit bigger pullback, but actually the price doesn't came back at the 78.60 or the 61.80 level on the H4. So Fibo from low to high. And it was the level what I'm waiting, but you can see the price reverse out before and start to pushing to the upside. Looks like it's broke the previous high. And you can see it is the minus 27. So I think it's still possible. It's pushing a little bit higher at the minus 27, and after it makes some bigger pullback at the trend line and on the 61.80 level. So basically, if the move complete on the minus 27 level, what is here, you can find this level is the 78.60. And if I put the figure from low to high on the last leg, you can find the 127. It also matches with the 78.60. So basically what I'm waiting now, what's happening on this level, if the price makes some bigger pullback or big rejection here, I'm waiting the price came back at the trend line, and if it's coming back at the 78.60 level on the H4, and we can find the H1 Fibonacci also matches with this level, I would like take the position from here, and you can see if the price came back here. Here is the left shoulder, here is the head, and it will be the right shoulder. And after we can take a nice long position, and we can target first basically the previous high. What is the 1.81 100 level, and after the second one is the minus 60, what is the 1.81 800, and after the 1.82 800, what is really strong level on the daily. If we check the bigger picture, looks like the counter trend line broken, the trend line retested, and for me looks like on the daily also create the inverse head and shoulder. So once the price broke the 1.83 500 level, I think it will be fly much higher. So you can see left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, and after the huge push to the upside. This is what I think from GBP at the moment. So a little bit push to the upside after bigger pullback at the main trend line, and after the continuation to the upside. Have you any question, guys?
Hans, can I ask a question?
Yes.
If you go on a daily time frame, we can use the last M pattern, the last movement, up, down, up, down.
From low to high? This is
1.76, first low.
From here?
Yes, low, high at 82, 88. First leg, second leg on 61.80.
Yes.
Third leg on TP1 H4. And fourth leg on the pullback.
So
And
basically what I see now, first leg, second leg,
yes,
third leg, fourth leg. And you know, if you put the figure on the fourth leg from low to high, you can see it was 61.80 also.
Yes.
So basically it's bullish.
Yes. If you go on lower time frame, 4 hour, we can put Fibonacci trick on high to low.
Give me a second, show me please. Can you draw on my screen?
Yes.
Just select the annotate.
No.
Do you trade outside of these currencies?
Sorry?
Do you trade outside all of from this?
Yeah, it's just sometimes GBP, NZD, and Bitcoin.
Hmm.
You know, these five, it's really volatility, and you know, less is more for me, and I can focus on too many pairs. If you follow too many pairs, you know, lots of has a correlation, so it can be confused. So I think it's not the best idea. And you know, basically I'm follow US 30 and gold. These two currency can be moved up to 300 pips really quick.
Benz, I don't know why it doesn't play.
Can you see the toolbar?
No.
You need to find somewhere the toolbar, and there is the mute, start video, security, participant, new share, pause, annotate, remote controller. Yeah, somebody doing with blue lines.
Yes, but not me.
Okay, just tell me where would you like I put the Fibo?
From
where is the first point? What is the first point?
From I,
this high?
1.8144.
1.8144 here.
Yes.
It's high a little bit, but okay.
To low, 1.8055.
1.80.
55, yes. And no, excuse me, it's the inverse. From the last point, 1.8055 to the impulse. Yes, okay.
Yeah, basically it was Fibonacci.
Yes.
Yeah, it's correct.
And make the entry point on Fibo trick.
Yeah, but you can see basically at this level what was the 61.80 and the 127.2 on the trend line. So we have lots of confirmation. So yeah, it was good entry in the beginning, but now we need to wait for the next red candle. What looks like it's creating here. And you know, if it's close, we can place the Fibo from low to high, and you can see is the 61.80 where we are expecting the right shoulder basically.
And next we have the first impulse and the retracement, and the second impulse, and we must wait the second retracement.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, perfect.
Okay, let's go to the US 30. US 30, it's still bullish, and you know, my expectation, I told you yesterday. Okay, so the weekly is still bullish for me. I think it will be hit the all-time high. We have the trend line on the weekly. I can place the Fibo low to high, and you can find the price came back at the 78.60, and the final move is the -27. The last weekly candle was extremely bullish, so I'm still expecting to be pushing higher and it's make the new all-time high. And after a week, we can wait some huge drop to the downside. The fundamental things showing it could be happen. So yeah, basically that's all on the weekly. Let's go on the daily. In the daily, we can find it's create really nice inverted and shoulder. So it start pushing to the upside. The first entry was 61.80, and after the second one was on the 78.60, and after again on the 61.80, and looks like now it's still pushing to the upside. So it still continue. The next target will be the previous high. Let's have a look. The 4 hour. If we go from low to high, and we can find the price sitting at the minus 27. Actually, you can see it's consolidated and looks like it's pushed to the upside, but I think it's still possible. Make some bigger pullback at the trend line before it's continue to the upside. The 4 hour, it's still looking really bullish. Let's have a look at the lower time frame. If the price stay above to this trend line, I think possibly just pushing higher. Once this trend line is broken, we can expecting some bigger pullback before it's hit the bigger time frame take profits. So I think on US30, the best if we are waiting now, what's happening. If the price continue to the upside, we just need to wait for bigger pullback. If the price broke this trend line, we need to wait. The price came back at the main trend line, and after we can take a long position. So go from low to high. Yeah, basically we can find the price almost up the 78.60. So the next target is still a little bit higher, minus 27 and minus 68. So let me see how the price reject to this level. If the price reach with the minus 27 level, after I think we can expecting some pullback at the most recently trend line. And after we will see how the price rejected. If you want to take any trade on US30, you can see it's still very bullish, but it can be make bigger pullback anytime. So if you want to take a long, you definitely follow the move with the counter trend line, and you just take the trade after it's broke the counter trend line. If it's not broke the counter trend line and it's break the most recently trend line, we can looking to take a short position, and we can expecting the price coming back to the daily trend line before it makes some bigger push to the upside.
On the weekly two bands is on the 78 area on the weekly from high to low fib US30.
This level?
On the weekly, it's on the 70.
High to low. Yeah, actually you can see the 78.60, it's already broken.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still possible it's fake breakout. But you know, basically it's still bearish. You see it's make some consolidation box.
Yeah.
So I think lots of people start to take a long and short on this level. So possible they push the price a little bit higher, and after broke the most recently trend line, make the pullback on it, and the price make bigger push to the downside.
Got it.
So we will see. So yeah, I think on US30 we need to stay a little bit patient, and when we can find the clear setup, we can take the trade. Let me see just very quick. Yeah, so you can see gold makes some huge rejection at the 61.80, but after it's recovered really quick and almost stop the 78.60. So let me see how the price reject at this level, and we are waiting for the pullback to the downside. On Euro USD, we can find really similar things, high to low. So it's also possible coming back at the 78.60 level after it's continued to the downside to the main trend line, the 61.80 level. GBP/AUD, we are waiting the price pushing back around 1.80 level. What is the 61.80 level, and what is the 127 level 2? On GBP, GPY, we are waiting also push to the downside at the main trend line, where is the 78.60 and the high to low fib trick -27, and possible from low to high the 127 level. And the big question at the moment, US30. So if the price complete the move at the -27 or at the -68, and it's broke the most recently trend line, we can take a short position. If it's respecting these two levels and coming back the most recently trend line, and we just follow the move with the counter trend line. If the counter trend line is broken, we can take a long. So this is what I think. It was the weekly breakdown team call, guys. Have a great trading week for everybody.
Wait, question.
Yes.
For EU, why don't you just sell it if you know it's going to come down before you wait for the buy?
Let's have a look.
Like, why not just play the sell instead of waiting for the buy? You know.
Let's have a look. I just check the distance between the 78.60 and the. Yeah, you know the problem.
I don't take the sell like that, like he's telling to do. I don't take it till it's like 300, 400 pip.
Yeah, you know this. Yeah, this pullback is just only 44 pips, so it's not the best. Wait just for the main move, because there is the big probability.
Okay, so you're waiting for the big uptrend.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Okay, guys.
Have a nice week.
Have a nice week.
All right, thank you.
Let's make lots of pips and lots of money. Try to take only the best opportunities and use the money management. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Have a good week.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.